Ladies and gentlemen, kindly do your maths and tell me how Ruto is going to win these elections. Because according to me, Ruto has already lost these elections. I'm saying this because after IBC gazetted the voters register, which was audited, kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba most of the counties that have over 0.5 million voters, that is registered voters, most of these counties are behind Raila Amolo Odinga. And even in Mount Kenya, where Raila is having a following and where Ruto is leading, kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba majority of these counties in Mount Kenya and in Rift Valley have less than 500 million voters. Not 500 million, I'm sorry for that, 500,000 voters. I want you to take a look at the following and then you tell me how you think Ruto is going to win this election, because according to me, ameshapoteza huu uchaguzi. Nairobi, where Raila has 50% following with 2.4 million registered voters, we can see very clearly that Ruto has 25%. And out of 2.4 million votes, with Baba having more than half, you can see Ruto can only get a quarter of this. And Baba can get as many as 1.3, 1.4. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho kinajitokeza hapa Nairobi ni kwamba Ruto has already lost Nairobi. Mombasa with about 600,000 votes. Mombasa is solidly behind Azimio. Nakuru is a battleground with about 1 million votes. It is a battleground. So Ruto is not even winning here. Some of the opinion polls are putting them at par. When you go to Meru, Meru is now turning to be also a battleground. Hapo beleni ikiwa imeegemea upande wa Ruto. But now, Meru is turning out to be a battleground with its 0.6 million votes. When you look at Murang'a, Murang'a with 0.6 million votes, it is solidly behind Ruto. Hapo Baba needs to work extra hard. But when you go to Kakamega with 0.8 million votes, it is leaning towards Raila Amolo Odinga. And Bungoma, I don't know, maybe those people in Bungoma can tell us. But what we have, it is that Bungoma may turn out to be a battle county. Kwamba kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba maybe because of Wetangula, Baba needs to work extra hard here. When you go to Machakos with 0.6 million registered voters, all these are behind Azimio. When you go to Bungoma, 0.6 million voters behind Azimio. When you go to Kisii, 0.6 million voters behind Azimio. Kilifi, 0.5 million voters behind Rao. When you go to Kisumu, 0.6 million voters behind Rao. You go to Homa Bay, 0.5 million voters behind Rao. Siaya, 0.5 behind Rao. Uasin Gishu may vote for Ruto because I think he has a lot of influence there. With 0.5 million votes, he may emerge the winner there. In Kitui, 0.5 million votes behind Rao. In Rift Valley, you will find that only 2 counties that are having more than 500,000 voters. And this is one of them happens to be Nakuru. And when you go now to other battle counties, like Narok, Kajiado, Saburu, Turkana, Trans Nzoia, these are battleground counties. Now, the funny thing is that most of these counties voted heavily for Jubilee in the last general elections. You find that, as I've said in the beginning, that most Mount Kenya counties have less than 400,000 voters. So this is very, very interesting. For William Samoei Ruto to win these elections, in Mount Kenya, he needs to have over 95% voters turnout. Because in the last general elections, in Mount Kenya region, 94% voters turnout was what we saw. And even in parts of Nakuru and in Rift Valley. But do you think, if we go by what we are seeing during the nomination of UDA, do you think voters are going to come out in large numbers in Mount Kenya? If the voters turnout in Mount Kenya will come out, they will not go beyond 75%. And so this 75% you see already this man has lost these elections. Kwa kile ambacho kilichopo ni kwamba Ruto need to come out and maybe come up with something that is very radical, something that is going to change the matrix, kwa sababu ukiangalia hata zile counties zinamfuata kule kama Nandi utapata kwamba these counties don't have many voters. So Raila is destined for State House. And you can take this to the bank. I've said this many times. Na kile ambacho unaona kwamba Ruto amekuwa na hasira, he's now becoming very angry because you have been rattled. You know, when you rattle a snake, it is bound to bite you, and when it misses the prey, it will become even mad. And this is what is happening in Kenya Kwanza. So if you are here for the first time and you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to our channel. For subscribers, kindly like this video and comment. Let me know where you are, because it's very, very important. You tell us where you are. In Nairobi, I can tell you that Baba is taking it. In Kiambu, I can also tell you that he's having so many votes. It's not like last general elections. And he will get even more than 50% if the things continue the way they are going. And if you think that what we are saying is not correct, just go to the government printer, ask for the voters register, and you agree with me that Ruto supporters, I don't think Ruto will get more than 8 million votes. Akienda sana labda 7.9 na 8 million hapo, but Baba will hit more than 10 million voters. And this is my take. Gashes Kaiman. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.